Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the tango.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3 games to 2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Kenta Maeda will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Whoosh, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first down. No one on with 1 down. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. The first shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Semien, base runner at first with 1 out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Split it, 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no... Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Base hit into right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Josh Donaldson digging in now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone 3 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Breaking ball. Called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. 2 balls and a strike now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
So now here is Miguel Sano looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And the 2-out threat. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next to hit, Jonathan Davis.
Number 3.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in next, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. So 2-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. Digging in will be Kyle Garland. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Ryan Jeffers. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Simeon's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Next to hit is Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
The 2-1 home. This pitch is popped up. Simmons is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Next up, Kevin Biggio. And it's belted high and deep into right center. That's in there. The Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. At the plate now, Marcus Semien. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Kepler is there, and he puts this one away for the third. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Well, that's out number 1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Lifted down the line in left, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Gurriel comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. The 3-1 pitch, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The run comes across the score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Will. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and who's able to come through.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Leading off the inning, it'll be Bo Bichette, and they could use a spark from him here. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Popped him up. Sano over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Flew out last time up. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney. Pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 out. Up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Ripped down the first base line. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Hernandez, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D'Lo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And he'll step on the bag. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Jonathan Davis. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2 and 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Outside in a full count, 3 and 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now back, second baseman.
The next twin up, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice. 3 and 2 now.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Kepler leads off second with nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a walk in his last trip. 1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and Donaldson's gone as well. It's a double play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Ball taken there. 2 and 1 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota, but they hold. Up next is Danny Jansen. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2 and 1. Plays off the split finger that time. 3 and 1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. There's one.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Stepping in once again is Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. The 2-1. This one's down to 3rd. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Band of Miguel Sano digs in next. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The left fielder.
So now into the box is Kyle Garlick. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 1-0. Teoscar Hernandez. 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, man. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it. 1 there on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Randall Grichuk will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 15, Randall.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have grown up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. Ball 2. Grichuk is off the first with 2 away. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lot.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Randall Grichuk is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Tyler Chatwood comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. The second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Twins retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be Rowdy Tellez, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 21.
So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Garland is there, and he'll bring this one in. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Tellez leads off first with one away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with two outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Lifted the other way out to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
2 balls and a strike to count. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. 1-1. Fouled off. So 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here's Miguel Sano. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because
and he chased it in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Kyle Garland. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for Alex Colomé comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. All set for the start of the inning. Into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Hard hit ball to short. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. Outside, 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Now there's 1 and 2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bichette, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging a soft liner. There's 1. And that's it. The Minnesota Twins are your American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
The final line score for our